Trevor Cutmore. It is my great pleasure to introduce Nick Watchorn from LNPG. Nick, who are you in the group and what does LNPG mean?
Right, my name's Nick Watchorn and I'm the founder of LNPG. I was the idiot that set this up back in 2011, but it took me 5 years to set up. And LNPG stands for Landlord National Purchasing Group.
Right, okay, that's really good and simple. So when you say Landlord's National Purchasing Group, that means anyone in the UK?
Yep, anybody in the United Kingdom.
Who's looking to do some work within a property that they own or have control of.
Yep.
As long as it's that type of scenario, they can come to you. And what's the benefit? What a purchasing group, what does that mean? How does it benefit?
We come collectively together and we then use that buying power to get better rates on products. However, there are frameworks out there that we belong to, and we've now created our own, was that it becomes under social housing kind of pricing points.
Right.
That if you think about the police or you think about central government, they don't pay full price for their cars, do they?
No.
They will go in and they will have a special rate because they're using taxpayers' money.
Yep.
And same with councils, they will have what we call a procurement scheme.
Yes.
And they will have certain prices on certain products. We've done exactly the same thing, but we've done it on products that are doing where you do refurbs or you're doing building works. So in that kind of a scenario, we do framework pricing or contract supported products that the manufacturer help us.
Okay, so correct me if I get this wrong, because I just want to get this. Look, I've been your customer for many years.
Yeah, I know you have.
And I love it, but just for, for the sake of the audience, what I want to really understand is basically what you're saying is that if I've got a tradesman who's going to do work for me and they say, look, I'll get the kitchen and stuff, but instead of allowing them to supply and fit, if I came and became a member of LNPG, it sounds like I can get what you call a contract price with the supplier, which is actually going to be much better for me.
Yeah, there's three ways that you will purchase products in the UK. You will purchase what we call a retail experience, and that retail experience is places like the high street. Because then you've got to think the shops are going to be paid for, staff are going to be paid for.
Absolutely.
And the cost to serve, meaning getting that product to the end user, the customer, there's a premium to pay for that because down the town centre you have to pay for the shops, you have to pay for parking, etc., etc. Like the B's and Q's, or the B&Q's and the Wickses and the sheds. They've
got overheads,
massive overheads.
Absolutely.
So that has to be paid for, but in the pricing.
Yes.
And people think, oh, the trade get better pricing. Oh, they get just cheaper because they're trade. Well, that product still costs exactly the same, but to get it to the tradesman, next time you're in a trade counter, watch carefully what happens. And what happens is the tradesman goes in, he shouts to the bloke behind the counter and he says, I want X, Y, Z. He went, right, puts it on the counter, he's at the door. And as he walks out the door, he shouts out, stick it on my account. And he's out. So it's really quick. That service is in and out. And how many staff are normally in the trade counters? Normally 2 or 3?
Yeah, if that.
How many people B&Q got in the store?
Loads.
Because you're going to ask them questions where the tradesman will just normally tell the person behind the counter what they want. Or when can I get it? How long is it going to take? Because I've got to order it in. But the process in retail is a lot costs a lot more money.
But so on the trade side,
hold on, I haven't finished yet.
Oh no, because you've got 3 types, and that's 2. No, absolutely love it.
Now you've got contract division.
Yes.
So I will go to a manufacturer and I will say to him, look, I'm going to probably buy X amount of these. How much are you going to charge me? And they go, I'm going to charge you that. Then I go back to the supplier, which will be, let's talk about plumbing, we're talking about Wolseley, and I say, okay, well, they've got a cost to serve as well. So they will work out what they want to make on it, what I'm paying now for that product, and that will then be the contract pricing. And really, technically, that's how it works. And 9 out of 10 times.
And no one can beat that price.
Now, Normally, I would totally agree they can't.
Yep.
On boilers, yes, but I can't have every boiler manufacturer on our terms. So we've got certain manufacturers, Worcester and Baxi.
Yeah.
Okay, and we've got radiator companies like Sterorads, Myson, and also their own brand. So we've got different kitchens. It's Magnet.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean, that contract's absolutely ginormous, and so is Wolseley. I mean, we do millions with them, and it's very rarely we ever see a price that will beat that kind of product. Now, if you look at my product range, we've selected kind of products that we know are fit for purpose.
Yeah.
Now, let's just say a washer.
Yep.
That washer is 2p.
Yep.
Retail, that same washer is 5p,
Yeah.
5%. But I can buy that washer for a penny.
Yeah.
But it's not the same washer. That's where we members don't understand, or people don't understand.
I get that.
It's not a like for like.
No.
There is a normal substitute product, 10,
No.
that does that one thing.
No.
And that's where it becomes a little bit difficult.
Just before the lockdown, I bought, I think, 4 boilers.
Yep.
All right, for some of our houses I had to change, and I always go the 30 kilowatt Worcester.
Great stuff.
All right, it's the Rolls Royce. I get the I can't remember. I think it's 7 years warranty, 5
Yes,
or 7 years.
7 years.
7 years, but it's great. Now I understand, because I'm in the property game. And I know other people who do property, and they have this philosophy. I don't agree with it, by the way. That if they're going to sell it, they will buy a very cheap foreign-made boiler for about £300, have it fitted, and bang it out. It won't last the 12 months, although there's a warranty on it. Why? Because I think, for me, being part of LNPG, it's it's a bit more money, but it's a lot cheaper than you can buy elsewhere, and it lasts. And when you're selling the properties, and I'm just in the process of selling properties now, it shows the quality of what you put in. I'm not kidding. I think it goes a long way, even if you're selling property or if you're renting it, that people come and think, that's great. And with everything that you do, to have quality.
Yeah, I mean, I've just sold 3 properties, but I've had them probably about 12 years now. And 2 of them houses were sold because it had a Magnet kitchen in. They actually said, who's the manufacturer of the kitchen? And I said, Magnet, and they went, I'll buy that.
Yeah.
Yep. I put a Worcester Bosch boiler in properties because of the maintenance issues. And I actually said, and it was a mistake, I actually said to remember the service that Worcester provide is second to none.
It is.
I actually didn't tell a little white lie there. I've got, I think, I can't remember now, about 6 or 7 Worcester Bosch boilers, and I've had them over the last 5-6 years. I don't know what their customer service is like.
I do, and it's second to none.
Do you know why? I've never rang them.
I know. I had 2 once. And it was a mistake of the engineer that fitted it, and they had to do, it was all signed off, and I called them, I said, look, there's a problem here, and they came back, and it was to do with where he put the fluid, it wasn't positioned right, and they said, look, we'll sort it out for you. And
Yeah.
that's it. But they were superb.
But I've been in their centre, and it's really quite high tech. It's really good. They've got boilers on the wall, and they've got walkabout phones, and they walk up to the boiler and they say, right, do this, do that, and they actually show the person or describe it with that boiler in front of them. But it's like Magnet, it's like Johnson's paint. I get it all the time, every day. Someone said, I can buy Johnson's canopy for £3 cheaper. And I went, what colour's the tin? The writing, they went blue. I said, that's the retail side.
Yeah. Look, I do want to come into letting the viewers see, what products you're doing. But Johnson's paint, I can tell you that one of the properties I haven't done, they've got the painters in. I said, look, I will supply the paint, guys. You tell me what you want, and I'll get it. And then they said, no, actually, we're going to have this one because it wipes off a bit better. Okay. Yeah. So you will pay a little bit. The price on the shelf is more than what you'd buy in another leading brand, all right? But I know in some of the paint, I save even half in what it should be. I'm paying for that.
Yeah.
It's incredible. The painters say, oh, it takes longer to go on. I say, yeah, because it's better quality. Don't worry, I don't mind it takes longer. That's what I want.
Yeah, I mean, I had that once when many years ago, I was using a particular paint. I don't want to be using names, but I emptied that paint and put my paint in.
Yeah.
And after he did the job, he went, see, I told you my paint was brilliant.
Yeah.
And I went, no, you've been using that. Your paint's in this can. And he went, the amount of times that members are on social media PM me, that's what I was thinking about, was that my paint has turned the corner. You think this is great paint. Criticised it, now he loves it. Yeah. We're changing your habits.
Absolutely.
And changing habits is painful sometimes.
But the thing is, most people haven't seen anything than the normal brands.
Yeah.
So to give them something a bit more, well, why do I need that? Is it more expensive? But actually, you're paying less than what you'd be paying over there, and you're getting a much better product.
But also, it's different in the way you're purchasing it because you have to take control of your spending.
Yeah.
Last night there was, I'm not going to say her name, but she actually put it on social media, and she said, I was doing a refurb, and she didn't use everything on LNPG. And I said, give me a call and I'll show you how to use them other ones as well. But she saved about £2,500 on a £12,000 refurb. That's 20%.
I'm going to tell you a little bit in a minute about what I'm doing. But can we, for the sake of viewers, can you just tell me some of the products that people can buy through LNPG? So you've already done the boilers and radiators.
Yep.
So the central heating and all the piping, we can get that.
Yep.
Okay, so we can do that. So let's put central heating. Kitchens, magnet kitchens.
Magnet kitchens.
And whatever's in magnet.
Yes, the only one kitchen door that you can't buy is the Solo,
Right.
because there are 28, I think it's 27 or 28 different colours. It's a slab door and you just pick which colour. No, because there's an ordering process that's been, you could end up waiting
That's fine.
ages.
That's fine.
We
So-
can buy any other kitchens in magnet,
And
of
products.
the
Any other products?
the rigid carcasses, yes. Again, our trade pricing, we get a slight discount on it, but it's not contract division.
Yeah.
Because they drive the trade into them
Yeah.
to sell them kitchens,
But
and they all do it.
Yeah. The contract price on the kitchens is phenomenal.
Yes. No, 4 mil glass. I forgot. Trevor, I didn't even understand what you meant there.
You see, Nick and I have done quite a few meetings together, and this is a really good tip. If you are going to do a refurb, please listen to this because he's bang on the money with it.
Yes. One of the things is that the cheapie goes.